The Imam alayhi salam will appear in Mecca, in Masjid al-Haram, with 313 of his companions. Allah will gather them on that night, which according to one hadith from Imam Al-Baqer alayhi salam, he says this would coincide with the night of Ashura. So the Imam announces his global revolution. He lets the world know that I am starting my mission of justice. I am aided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he makes an open invitation. The believers start joining. In addition to the 313, and by the way, 50 of the 313 are women. So in addition to those 313, 10,000 believers will join the Imam as the Imam alayhi salam wants to leave Mecca. So he's joined by his second most important group of supporters, 10,000 people, and then other people will join as the Imam marches north. He goes north towards Medina. When the Imam is going towards Medina, the army of Sufyani arrives from Syria. It's a vicious army, 70,000 strong men. The Imam alayhi salam reaches a land called Bayda. Bayda is not far from Medina. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends Jibreel alayhi salam, the angel, and he splits the ground open in Al-Bayda. The entire army of a Sufyani is swallowed and destroyed. This is one of the divine miracles of Allah that are concurrent with the dhuhur of the Imam. So with the Sufyani out of the way, the Imam goes to Medina. He liberates Medina because the evil Sufyani army had caused so much destruction in Medina, desecrating the mosque of the Prophet like Yazid did. The hadith states anyone whose name is Ali, Hassan, Fatima, Hussein in Medina, the army of the Sufyani will try to kill them. So the Imam alayhi salam will liberate Medina. After Medina, where does he go according to our hadiths? The Imam goes northeast to where? Iraq. He goes to Karbala first. He visits the grave of Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam. And then after Karbala, the Imam goes where? To Kufa. Where will the capital of his government be? Masjid al-Kufa. That's where he will rule, just like Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam ruled. And his residence, where he will stay, will be Masjid al-Sahla. So the Imam alayhi salam will liberate Iraq from any evil forces. There will be people who will try to stop him. The Imam alayhi salam tries to guide them. He'll show them miracles. He'll show them the path of Allah. But some will be intent on fighting him. In the end, if people come to fight the Imam and he tries to admonish them, the Imam alayhi salam will get rid of those evil enemies who are stubborn and want to stop justice. So after liberating Iraq, next, where does the Imam go? He goes west. Towards where? Palestine. Now the hadiths don't really tell us what exactly is going on in Palestine, but the hadiths tell us that the Imam will liberate Palestine from occupying forces. So once the Imam liberates Palestine, we can conclude from the hadiths that the Christian world wants to get involved now. Maybe they have an alliance with whoever's occupying. Up until this point, Christians are watching. Maybe there are some wars in the Muslim countries, but they don't get involved. When do they decide to get involved? In Jerusalem. When the Imam liberates Jerusalem, that's when the Christian forces will come. So now the Christians are confused. Who is this Mahdi? Is he the Savior? Is he the Messiah? Is he the Antichrist? So there is confusion, and the Christians don't know what exactly to do, and there is a war that's about to erupt. It's a very volatile, sensitive situation. So it is at this point, as Imam Al-Baqir alayhi salam tells us, it's on a Friday at noon when suddenly everyone will see Jesus, son of Mary, descending from the heavens. He arrives in Jerusalem, and he will make it clear to the world that he is Jesus with a miracle to prove his identity. Prophet Isa alayhi salam walks up to Imam Al Mahdi. It's at the time of Dhuhr in Al-Quds, when the Imam alayhi salam tells him, Ya Ruh Allah, it's time for Salah. Lead us in prayer. The Prophet Isa alayhi salam will put his hand on the shoulder of Imam Al Mahdi, and he tells him, Yabna Rasulullah, anta awla biha. O grandson of Rasulullah, you have a greater right to it. So Prophet Isa will stand behind Imam Al Mahdi. He'll pray behind him. When the Christian world sees that Jesus alayhi salam is joining forces with Al Mahdi, pretty much most of the Christian world, they immediately join the Imam alayhi salam, and they pledge him allegiance. Let's establish justice around the earth. So this is the chain of events that we can conclude from our hadiths. Ask Allah to show us that day, inshallah, soon.